scar, eyes red soul in a pickle jar. Steel-toe boots, mud on my pride. County line fades, but pain rides. Every lie, spit grew legs. Now they dance on shallow graves. Smoke curls up from my cold. Last breath sounds like a no. Tell the preacher I ain't kneeling. Tell the judge I'm done appealing. This life don't owe me nothing. Still I walk like he stole something. If I go, let the dog sing. This ain't fear, it's just a sting. Mama said don't look behind, but the past got sharper with time. Gravel speaks in broken tones. Each step cracks another bone. Neon buzz on a one-lane sin. Bar tabs tall as a mess I'm in. No angels, just flies on my cup, and the devil won't shut up. I talked to the road like a friend. Told me the truth don't ever bend. It snaps when pushed too far and drags you back where you are. Tell the preacher I ain't kneeling. Tell the judge I'm done appealing. This life don't owe me nothing. Still I walk like I stole something. If I go, let the dog sing. This ain't fury, it's just a sting. Graveyard mile, I keep on. Dust and blood, just one song.
The wind don't speak, just scrapes the bone. Hounds long gone, I walk alone. Coffin wood stacked by the shed, every board edged with what she said. Banjo buzz like a chain unlinked, got the hums where the shadows sink. A rope swing twist with no child near, just the sound of sin drawing near. Eyes burn red from a fire long out, and the dirt still knows what I lied about. Ash in the hollow, blood in the creek. Truth runs dry and the floorboards creak. A Monica house through the pine so thin, every note's a curse from the mess I'm in. Ash in the hollow, cold and white, with a banjo cry I cannot hide. Lantern's low flickers like doubt. I lost her name but I hear her shout. Six string trembles calling her back, but the grave don't answer, just fades to black. Shoveling's where I last stood still, steel in my hand, grit in my will. The holler's deep and won't let go, every echo sounds like a soul I owe. There's a hymn stuck in my chest, but no one left to call it blessed. Hounds won't howl, wind don't pray, only the dead remember my name. Ash in the holler, blood in the creek. Truth runs dry and the floorboards creak. A Monica house through the pine so thin, every note's a curse from the mess I'm in. Ash in the holler, cold and white, with the banjo cry I cannot hide. Ash falls soft like it's always been. Oh. the sins I buried in skin.
I see myself, but not no more. Gravel hums like a preacher's tongue. Banjo coughs like a shot lung. Got a moans under willow bread. Choke vine climbs a chapel wall, like sins too old to name or call. She kissed my jaw and vanished clean, left my hands soaked in kerosene. Choke vine songs, thorns so wide, wrap my soul till it splits inside. Steel and wood, my only creed, a hymn for every wound that bleeds. Choke vine songs, slow and cruel, where the Bible burns and the devil rules. Like a wedding veil, and danced alone down the rusted rail. Guitar beneath a breathless spin. Guide cried when the blood ran thin. I tried to leave, but the roots run deep. Every mile I walk, I drag what I keep. My name ain't mine since the gallows fell. I just hum low and hide the smell. Thunder don't want it, just takes, like every oath that mercy breaks. I sing in tongues no man can learn, and pray the strings don't ever burn. Choke vine songs, thorns so wide, wrap my soul till it splits inside. Steel and wood, my only creed, a hymn for every wound that bleeds. Choke vine songs, slow and cruel, where the Bible burns and the devil rules. So I sing, not to be heard, but to hold back that final word.
Gravity dust clings to my heel. Ain't no prayer that I still feel.
Door slams like Judgment Day. Banjo bends where spirits play. She carved a cross in the outhouse wood, said I'd be gone for good. Violin string in my chest tight wound. Guide cries when there's no one around. Boots sink deep and curse the ground, talking to ghosts that never made a sound. Grave dust hymns sung off key, no light left inside of me. Steel string sorrow, backwoods spell, preaching preaching low from the mouth of hell. Grave dust hymn, black is coal. A banjo wails what the devil stole. She wore a dress stitched from sin, spit in the wind, said let it begin. Rust on the frets, ash in the sky. I played that song and watched her die. Got a wheeze like a dying breath, and the beat rolled cold like death. Swamps got memory, trees still shake. Every chord's a past mistake. Ain't no redemption in this well, only echoes and shotgun shells. Dust in the lungs, howl in the throat. I'm the sermon the preacher won't quote. Grave dust hymn sung off key, no light left inside of me. Steel string sorrow, backwoods bell, preaching low from the mouth of hell. Grave dust hymn, black as coal. A banjo wails what the devil stole. I hum the hymn with no name, where the strings cry louder than shame. Steam on the rails, eyes full of rust. My name ain't worth a man's trust. Light flickers like a final breath. Banjo picks through fields of death. She carved mercy on my chest and left me howling like the rest. Moon leans low on a crooked spine. Monitor weeps where the dead still die. I don't speak, just spit and sing. Truth don't wear no wedding ring. Hounds don't pray, they just run, chasing ghosts till there's none. Still don't break, it just bends like every vow that never ends. Hounds don't pray, and neither do I. Bark, I bleed, I say goodbye. Smoke crawls out the chapel door. I ain't welcome there no more. Six-string strangle every plea. Every note sounds just like me. Blood on the porch, boots in the flame. I got no God, just a hollow name. She left her echo in my draw. Hand to God, a cry that won't stall. I ain't lost, I was never found. Just another hymn in cursed ground. She told the wind my sins out loud. Now the storm wears my shroud. Hounds don't pray, they just run, chasing ghosts till there's none. Still don't break, it just bends like every vow that never ends. Hounds don't pray, and neither do I. Bark, I bleed, I say goodbye. Let banjo ride, let the wind reclaim. I walk alone, forget my name.
Just swamp in the sky. Ain't no truth where the crows fly. Ain't no truth where the church burned down on All Saints Day. Still hear the hymns where the ashes lay. Banjo strum like a limb gone numb. Got a Benz where the spirits come. Boot tracks lost in the mud and fog. A moon cut low like a buried dog. I buried my sins but they didn't stay. They sing back loud every time I pray. Lowlands mercy cold and thin. no regret. Preacher's gone, but the dead ain't met. Lowlands, mercy slowing me, where the water talks and the trees lean. I found a skull near the old still pond. Looked like mine, felt like a bond. Got a whiz like closing door, and the wind said not anymore. Violet cracked from blood and smoke, and I laugh cause nothing broke. Mama's voice floats in the pines, but she ain't sang since '99. No sermons here, just swamp, thick bread, and a rhythm that sounds like death. I keep picking, though my hands shake, trying to outrun the deals I made. Hero chills I made. Lowlands, mercy, cold and thin. Ain't no saving where I've been. Steel strings scream like oh regret. Preacher's gone, but the dead ain't met. Lowlands, mercy, slowing me, where the water talks and the trees lean. Mercy's gone, but the songs still grow in the dark where no man goes.
Yeah, breast sticks thick like swamp steam. Ain't no waking from this dream. Tobacco lips and a rusted blade. Banjo hums through the Everglades. She left a scent in kerosene, lit my name where grace had been. Every mile's a hollow sigh, and my pulse beats just to lie. Guided cuts through silence wide, like a scream too proud to hide. Cold black veins running deep, carving scars I never keep. Still don't cry, but I still do. Bled my oath, now I bleed through. Cold black veins, slow and rough. Hell don't burn, it just gets tough, tough, tough. Bible's torn, left in the mud. My verses drip with southern blood. Boot heels drum a ghost parade under stars that never fade. She wore a crown, a shotgun shell, spoken tongues and back road spells. I tried to love, but love ain't clean, just dirt and ash and gasoline. Crosses lean where the fence gave way. Even mercy turned to clay. I ain't safe, just well disguised. The banjo saint with snake bite eyes. Oh, cold black veins running deep, carving scars I never keep. Still don't cry, but I still do. Bled my oath, now I bleed through. Cold black flames, slow and rough. Hell don't burn, burn, it just gets tough, tough, tough. If they ask what I became, tell them just a voice with cold in the veins. Yeah. Crickets harsh as the boots fall near. That old oak green smells like fear. Crows fed fat on broken vows. Banjo picked through haunted towns. Blood dried black on a cotton sleeve. Her last words tangled in the breeze. Gravel road like a serpent spine. Winds pull guilt through every pine. Got it bends like a dying name. I plant regret and harvest shame. Newsflower bloom, twisted bright. Roots fed deep by sleepless nights. Strings don't lie and ropes don't wait. Every chorus seals my fate. Newsflower bloom, swinging slow it grow. She stitched my sins in a sack of bone, told the wind I'd die alone. Guitar groans like Coffin Creek, and I ain't prayed in 40 weeks. Shotgun sleeps by chapel bed, I sing to ghosts that want me dead. No moonrise, just clouds and ash, and a soul too broke for cash. Mercy's face I can't recall, just her song behind the wall. I don't bleed, I just hum a hymn for what I become. No flower bloom, twisted bright, roots fed deep by sleepless nights. Strings don't lie and ropes don't wait, every chorus seals my fate. No flower bloom, watch it grow. Let the gator howl one more line, I'm just a vine choking time. Boots hit the ground, red clay crack. Sun's gone numb, never look back.
I lit a match on daddy's lies, banjo picked through lullabies. Fence posts bent like mama's will, weeds grow wild where time stood still. No choir sings in this dried up land, only wind through a shotgun brand. Six strings hum my alibi, while that harp cries low and sly. Red clay sermon carved in bone, truth don't echo when you ride alone. Whiskey, gospel, fire in throat, preaching pain in a tattered coat. Red clay sermon, preach so slow, where the sinners walk and the good don't go. She left a note on the cabin door, said hell's not hot, it's cold and sore. Guitar moans on the cotton sky, buzzards circle what won't die. I spit my name on the courthouse step with a heart like rope and a breath I kept. Banjo slaps like an old regret, guide weeps like a dead unmet. No bells, just a freight line scream, no saints, just a rusted dream. I traded God for a louder sound and made peace where none was found. Red clay sermon carved in bone, truth don't echo when you ride alone. Whiskey, gospel, fire in throat, preaching pain in a tattered coat. Red clay sermon, preach so slow, where the sinners walk and the good don't go. Banjo fades, wind pulls tight, just me, my song, and the dying light. Say still rocks so no one's near. I tune my strings to the sound of fear. Fence is broke, gate swings wide, dust climbs up like it's alive. Six string hums from the porch swing low, every fret a scar I won't show. She left me songs and a loaded gun, a whisper carved in setting sun. I play in keys the birds forgot, when love turned sour and justice rot. Splinters in the grain, blood in the wood, I'd take it back if I ever could. But the chords don't lie and the nails still hold, every verse I write gets cold. Splinters in the grain, hands gone numb,
Lanterns out, the creek runs dry. God breathes like a slow goodbye. Built a lie with a hammer and string. Now every note makes the church bell ring. Smoke curls up from the barn I burn. A lesson played but never learned. She wore my flannel, I wore her sin. We both lost more than we walked in. I still strum though the wood is split. Each chord a curse I won't admit. The holler holds what I can't say, so play it down in open A. Splinters in the grain, blood in the wood. I'd take it back if I ever could, but the chords don't lie and the nails still hold. Every verse I write gets cold. Splinters in the grain, hands gone numb. No salvation never come. Now the strings rust quiet and slow, but I still play, 'cause it's all I know.
Life fled like a truth denied. Soul turned cold, nothing left to hide. First chord lands with a splintered way. Strings hum low like a rusted gate. No crops, no names, just fate. This land plows no more, just swallow sound. Slow like it's underground. Banjo scrapes while the guitar grieves. This ain't hope, it's the ghost that breathes. Lead nowhere, boots drag slow. Each step thuds like a buried blow. Fence posts weep in the sunrise hush. No wind, just breath and bone crush. There's no voice here but the hush. Guitar picks truth from a field gone black. 808 rattles like a spine on crack. This ain't for prayer or peace or rain. The sound raised up from pain. This land plows no more, just swallow sound. Beat kicks slow like it's underground. Banjo scrapes while the guitar grieves. This ain't hope, it's the ghost that breathes.
Dirt don't lie, it hums my name. Joe's back home, but it ain't the same. Field's gone sour, sky bleeds rust. I breathe in rot, exhale distrust.
Ain't no past here, just bones and dust.
There's a rattle in the roots, can't shake it loose.
blues. Blood-soaked truth in a noose-tight groove. I ride low where the sun won't dare. Joe the Skull, storm in a crooked prayer. Boots cracked twigs where the children screamed. Echo stuck like sap in a dream. Guitar moans with a mouthful of mud. Every fret cries out like a southern flood. You talk to the dead, they just want blood. Wind don't move, it waits and sees. Banjo picks like a swarm of bees. I don't kneel, I stake my claim, with teeth on the mic and hell in my name. There's a rattle in the roots, can't shake it loose. Blood-soaked truth in a noose-tied groove. I ride low where the sun won't dare. Joe the Skull, storm in a crooked prayer.
Boots, great plate where the hollows hum. No church bells here, just a war drum. Fingers bleed on a weathered string. Smoke in the throat, no air to sing. What grows in pain don't feel like spring. There's rust below the skin and it won't clean. Voices in the fields whisper what they've seen. The banjo claws, the guitar please. This dirt don't ask, feed.
Shadows bend where the wind won't go. Ash on the fence, grays in a row. The sky leaning heavy with stories untold. Truths carved deep in the timber mold.
Ain't no mercy in this cold. Strum the wounds, let rhythm break. Every chord's a step I take.
Not looking back, I ride the flame. With silence sharp and so untamed.
There's rust below the skin and it won't clean. Voices in the fields whisper what they've seen. The banjo claws, the guitar pleads. This dirt don't ask, feeds.
Dark country hip hop. 71 BPM, violão seco e percussivo. Banjo distorcido, 808 profundo, vocal masculino áspero, atmosfera rural sombria com sons de corvo e madeira queimada. Você disse, com entradas de violão, pochetes e petites. Título, Background Songs.
First drum hits like a warning bell. The ground don't lie, it just don't tell. Steps land heavy with praise decay. Strings vibrate with graves can't say.
Wrote a scar that chose to stay. These are low ground songs with no release. Guitar bleeds slow, no song for peace. Banjo snaps like a bone in fight. This ain't no dawn, just stretched out.
No light in the shed, just ropes and dust. What breathes in here? Don't know trust. Drum echoes deep where the soul won't dig. Words drip down like a hangman's rig.
No chorus saves, no rhythms big.
Guitar walks first and the beat crawls in. Each string pulled tight like rusted skin. This ain't a place for the kind of clean. Just barbed wire sound in a haunted machine.
These are low ground songs with no release. Guitar bleeds slow, no song for peace. Banjo snaps like a bone in fight. This ain't no dawn, just stretched out. Final whisper. The strings remember what we forget.
Cracked road boots dig into cursed ground. Blood on the crop, silence wears a rusted crown. Black gold in the swamp, chains still haunt the square. Freedom whispers through the smoke, but no one's really there. Joe the Skull don't talk, just plays that bleeding tune. His past ain't dead, it just sleeps under a red moon. I'm the frost on a Southern cross, the shadow nailed to a gospel loss, Voices drown in the dirt I roam. My story cuts deep, don't need no home. Scars in the red dirt follow me. I'm Joe the Skull, born from misery. Barns rot slow with the scent of sin. Shotgun prayers, whiskey thick on skin. Letters burned, sold, debts unpaid. Winds howling tales from a deal I made. Slide guitar cries like a mother in pain. 808 kicks on a rusted chain. Breathing in war, coughing up shame. Voices drown in the dirt I roam. My story cuts deep, don't need no home. Scars in the red dirt follow me. I'm Joe the Skull, born from misery. Banjos fades into ash and coal. Joe's whisper low. Let the dirt swallow my soul.
Slow crow calls so straight. One slow crow calls so straight. They said dig deep, I dug my name through bone and rust and widow shame. Joe the Skull back from the hole where preachers whisper and dealers roll. Every step I take, the ground looks up like it knows I'm more cursed than love. 6 feet and rising dirt in my grin. Ain't no coffin ever locked me in. I ride that beat like a rusted blade. My soul ain't clean, just well played. Ashes on my coat, smoke in my spit. Every verse I drop got grave in it. Guitar crying like it's seen too much. Boot on the gas, grip cold to the clutch. They pray I fall, I pray they rush. Ain't no heaven for the kind that knows the hymn of the earth and the path of crows. I ain't evil, just made from fire, and I burn slow in my own empire. 6 feet and rising dirt in my grin. Ain't no coffin ever locked me in. I ride that beat like a rusted blade. My soul ain't clean, just well played. Joe whispers, when the ground takes me, it'll ask permission.
I mean, dog.
Cornfield dead, sky turned brass. Preach around when the storm come fast. Joe stood tall with his mouth sewn shut. Hands like ropes so cold.
I believe in his grin. He plays the blues where the saints won't sit. I got thorns in the grain, blood in the seed. Ain't no prayer that this land gon' heed. Crows circle tight when the silence falls. I ain't lost, I just answer darker calls. Dirt's too dry to grow regret, so I plant pain, that's all I get. Banjo bend, strings cry slow, every chord's a wound I show. They said Joe died in '89, but death keeps missing me every time. Knock twice if the gate won't swing, say my name, see what it brings. Mud don't forget, and bones don't lie. I haunt the field where angels die. Got thorns in the grain, blood in the seed. Ain't no prayer that this land gon' heed. Crows circle tight when the silence falls. I ain't lost, I just answer darker calls. Trouble call, pick left and right.
Plows you.
Dirt roads don't sleep, they just drink the rain. Hollow eyes watch through, afraid of pain. Joe walks slow with the 6-string curse. Boots drag blood and it only gets worse. Moon cracked wide like a broken grin. The shadow moves, yeah, he lets it in. Crows fly low over mud town fields. Truth gets buried, never healed. Steel on my back, fire in my breath. I don't sing life, I sing through death. Barbed wire fences stitched to the sky. The blues here bleed, they don't cry. Banjo's right, but the beat still kicks. Grit in the rhythm, hell in the mix. I got bones in my chords, war in my veins. Every note I play drags iron chains. You hear that sound? That's warning, friend. 3 crows scream, that's the end. Bullet prayers in the southern mist. Joe smiles slow, then clenches fist. Crows fly low over mud town fields.